What is going on, YouTube? It is JCar coming at you with another video. This is going to be my round one draft analysis for the New York Giants. I will go through and give each team grades. However, I'm going to be doing that at the end of the draft, giving final grades. And as each day progresses, I'm going to be doing a draft analysis for the Giants for all 3 days, starting with day one here. Obviously, our picks were Daniel Jones, Dexter Lawrence, and DeAndre Baker. There's a lot to say, so let's dive right into it. With our 6th overall pick, we took Daniel Jones, the quarterback out of Duke. Now, to start off, this wasn't a pick I was very happy with. I was actually pretty upset with the Daniel Jones pick. I'm kind of realizing now that yes, I do like him as a quarterback. I think he is a good prospect, and I think he does fit our system very well. It's just I think the one thing that really makes me upset about it is that there was Josh Allen still on the board. If Josh Allen wasn't still on the board, I can see us passing Haskins because I do think Daniel Jones has the potential to be a better quarterback than Haskins. He's very, very accurate. It's just when Josh Allen was still on the board, it just makes me question. I am upset that we didn't take Josh Allen. However, I am starting to kind of cool down and come to terms with us taking Daniel Jones. As you guys may know if you watched any of my other videos, I was a firm believer that we should wait to draft our quarterback until next year. However, I think this is a move that will at least please other fans, and we still have the ability to address some of the needs that we need to make, and I think this opens us up for at least next year being able to build up even more and more. The one thing I would kind of push is that we don't force him in right away. As much as I think Daniel Jones was the most pro-ready quarterback this year, I don't think we should rush him in. I think we should still sit behind Eli, see what we can do. I don't think we're going to be as bad as a team this year as most people think. So with that being said, let's get into the number 17 overall pick, Dexter Lawrence. I think with us taking Dexter Lawrence at 17, I'm actually really happy with this pick. I was kind of pushing for Cody Ford or Juwan Taylor. However, I think we will address our offensive line needs later on, and I think there are a lot of other options, and I think that's why I'm a lot more happy with us taking Dexter Lawrence. I think Dexter Lawrence has a tremendous skill set that wasn't really utilized at Clemson because of all the other players he played with. I think he has a lot better ability to rush the passer than people give him credit for, and I do think he will be a great addition to our defensive line with B.J. Hill, Dalvin Tomlinson, and Dexter Lawrence. That is a great front three. Now we just need to work on finding the edge rushers, but I think Dexter Lawrence, like I said, has the ability to rush the passer that wasn't really seen at Clemson because of all the other people around him. So because of that, I do really like the Dexter Lawrence pick. And for our last pick in the first round, the Giants actually traded up into the 30th overall pick to select cornerback DeAndre Baker out of Georgia. This is a player that I really like. He was my second ranked corner on the board behind Byron Murphy, who is also actually still on the board. I think DeAndre Baker is a very physical corner who has great coverage ability. He plays great in zone. He plays great in man, and I think he will pair really well. He is a great addition to our secondary with Janoris Jenkins, Sam Beal coming back from injury, and DeAndre Baker. I think that's a solid group because you have a established veteran, you have a very promising rookie in DeAndre Baker, and you have Sam Beal coming off injury who, yes, he hasn't played a snap in the NFL. We don't know how he's going to be, but physically Sam Beal looks like he could be a very good corner, and I think that's a good pair to have. I would bank on DeAndre Baker and Sam Beal as being two very good corners in the NFL. That's something I can get behind, something I can root for. The one thing that I like most about DeAndre Baker is that when you watch his film, he plays at a very high level. And then you also look at the one statistic that really pops out is in his last 2 years at Georgia, as their starting corner, as their lockdown main corner guy, he didn't let up a single touchdown. That's a very, very important stat that I see, and I think this guy can be a very good pro. So even though he may not have all the physical speed and stuff like that you look at the combine, I think when you look at the tape, he's that guy that plays at a higher level. It doesn't really match up with the combine, but I don't really value that too much because, like I said, I think the tape is more important than just how he plays or how he runs or how fast he runs and how strong or how many times he could bench 225 and stuff like that. I think the film is way more important, and when you watch DeAndre Baker play, it's just amazing. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video. I will have a day 2 preview coming out soon. But if you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and leave me a like. If you want to see more coming soon, go ahead and subscribe. And if you guys have anything that you would like to share with me, any thoughts that you want to get my opinions on, stuff like that, go and leave a comment. I'll try and get back to those as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Go Giants.